Hi beautiful people, I hope you are doing well today. My name is Priscilla Ndanumaina and I am excited as usual to be doing my third YouTube tutorial. I asked you, my lovely subscribers, what you want me to film next and I got tremendous results. But what stood out the most was your request for eyebrows. There was Dorcas Waihenya, there was Musien, and amongst others. Even on my Instagram, people just asked me, please do an eyebrow tutorial. Well, here you go. This one's for you. The thing with eyebrows, when you have them right, done the right way, the way you feel nice, they play a huge role in flattering your faces and just defining your face to making it look absolutely beautiful. And the thing with eyebrows, when I see someone with very beautiful looking eyebrows, they generally just look attractive, more beautiful, they look younger, they look like they've rested enough, and generally just more attractive. So do I have your attention yet? I hope so. First things first, you need to first understand your face shape. Understanding how your face looks like, or your face shape, is so that you know what kind of eyebrows go well. First, we have 6 basic face shapes. We have the oval face shapes, we have the round face shape, we have the square face shape, we have the heart face shape, and we also have the diamond face shape, long face shape as well. So those are 6 face shapes. Let me break it down further so that you understand which one is yours if you have absolutely no clue. If you have an oval face shape, you notice that your forehead, this area, is wider than your chin, and then you have very prominent jaw lines, and then your face just tapers gracefully to a narrow chin. It's almost like an egg. That's an oval face shape. If you have a round face, your face is almost as wide as it is long, and your face is widest at the cheeks. Then if you have a long face shape, your forehead, your cheekbones, and your jawlines are all about the same width. Your face gracefully tapers to a narrow oval chin. Then for those with a square face, it's a very strong face to have. If you have a square face, your forehead and your cheekbones and your jawlines are all about the same width, and the squared jawlines is the most obvious feature seen here. And for those with a heart face shape, it's similar to the oval, but the difference is the chin tapers to a point. You see the way a heart looks like? It's almost like the oval. Your forehead is wider than your chin, but then the chin, it's almost like a sharp point. If you have a diamond face shape, and this one is not as common as all these other face shapes, it's a very unique feature which I also love. Typically the face is higher angular. You see the way a diamond has 2 shapes, the face looks almost like that. The cheekbones is high angular, and then the forehead is somewhat short, and the face is widest at the temples. Before you feel like this has been too much, let's break down further to now knowing if this is the kind of face shape that you have, then what kind of eyebrows do you need to have? What eyebrows work best for your kind of face shape? For those with an oval face shape, one thing you need to keep in mind is that your face is already oval. This is considered to be the most ideal face shape. So your eyebrows play absolutely no role in trying to make them look more oval, as they already are like that. The perfect brow is one that is soft angle, it goes straight up and gently curves round at the top, then down. An example of someone with an oval face shape, first obviously is my little face. I have an oval face shape, so if your face looks like mine, you also have an oval face shape. Lol. The other person who has an oval face shape, I would mention Kambua. Oh, she's such a sweet, lovely soul, and her eyebrows are always perfect. And the other person with an oval face shape is Joey Mudengi. She's a presenter at Citizen, and her eyebrows just bring out her best features. For the heart-shaped ladies, and I feel like you guys have something special. You know how it feels to have a heart for a face? It's just a very beautiful thing. Because of your petite jawlines and emphasis on the upper portion of your face, it's very important to keep your brows well maintained and neat all the time. And in as much as thick brows are trendy right now, it could be something you need to shy off a little bit from, but I don't mean the thin one is the one for you either. The idea is to create a controlled, neat, and never bushy eyebrow, and then you need to make it rounded. And by rounded, I mean you need to have a low arc. The arc is the highest point of your brow, just in case you're not sure. For you to make it round, the arc needs to be low. Then once you do this, you create a natural look that mimics the heart, and that makes you look very feminine. An example of someone with a heart shaped, I would go for Carrera Laura. If you look at her face, it looks like this. Like like a heart, literally, and that's a beautiful thing. And the way she shapes her eyebrows just bring out that heart shape perfectly. The other person with a heart-shaped face, and this is so evident when you look at all her photos and her videos, Maureen of Elani. I tell you, in her third verse, just look at her when she's saying, when you are, maybe I can't sing, but you get the whole point. When you look at her as she's singing, you just see a lovely heart. By the way, Maureen, big up yourself for having a love heart on your face. You look absolutely stunning. I don't know if it's just me, but I always notice that all tall ladies have a long face. The idea with the perfect eyebrows for someone with a long face, the whole idea is to make your face appear shorter. Always apply straight horizontal lines to stop your eyes from moving up and down the face when someone looks at you. A flat brow shape accomplishes this perfectly. And examples of people with long faces, and I'll tell you, you can look at their faces anytime and see, is Lillian Nganga, Alfred Mutua's wife. She's the first lady of Machakos County. She has a nice long face. And then the other person is Wangeshi the rapper. Yeah, she has a nice long face. So remember, if you have a long face, the key thing is to keep the eyebrows horizontal. Don't do vertical lines as they make your face appear longer. Next, we have the round faces, and the idea here is to make your face appear less round by making it appear longer. Contrary to the long face, which you want to appear shorter, for the round face you want it to look a bit longer, and you create this look by having eyebrows that have a nice high arc. For a long face, you have horizontal arcs, but now for a round face, since you want that elongated face, what you need to do is make sure you have nice arcs as they're very flattering to your faces. Please, 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 if you have a round face, make sure you avoid horizontal lines at all costs. You don't want your face to look like a nyanya. Yani, if you have horizontal lines for your eyebrows, utakatu kama nyanya. You don't want that to happen. So make sure the arcs are as high as possible or round to give you a nice feminine look and also elongate your face. A perfect angle brow can bring out and define your facial bone structure that is lacking or not present at all. An example of a celebrity with a round face, I would say Anne Waiguru. We all know her. She has a beautiful round face. The other person is the gorgeous Amina. She's so beautiful, and I like everything about how she rocks her round face. It's just amazing. The other face shape is a square face shape. But I don't know why in my tattoos we're always told, "Ka square, madam, ka square." It's like they always need to pack in some more people, but also it's because the square is a very, very strong shape. And it's the same thing. If this is your face shape, you need to have very strong brows. Strong brows go perfectly with a square faced shape. And how do you achieve strong brows? By having very bold colors and also having eyebrows that are thick. Thick, stronger color and shape balances a heavier jawline. So soft rounded brows are the way to go for most of the times. Make sure they're not too angular, but also be careful that they don't appear too round, and also don't overplack, creating a surprised look on your face. You know, the way you just look surprised like the whole time. Don't overplack, because if you overplack, you're going to look over surprised, or you're going to look surprised, and you're going to affect the whole effect of having a strong brow that brings out the best feature of someone with a square face. An example of someone with a square face, I would say Betty Kialo. She's a presenter and she has a very nice squared face, and she knows how to work it. Good job, mama. Last, let's talk about the diamond face shape. This is a very, very unique face shape. I mean, the same way diamonds are rare to find is the same way it's very difficult or not so obvious to find people with this kind of a face shape. And the thing is, if you want to flatter your face to look the best, make sure you have curves for your eyebrows. When your eyebrows have these really nice curves, then you make the widest area of your face appear less wide, giving you a very nice flattering look. And if you actually shape your brows nicely and make them curvy, you could end up having the prettiest face this planet has ever seen. I couldn't find someone from Kenya who has their photos online who has a diamond face shape, so I just picked someone we all identify with, and that was Halle Berry. She's beautiful. She's an amazing actress with an amazing diamond face shape, and she rocks those eyebrows nicely with nice curves that flatter her face so nicely and make the widest part of her face look so narrow and so beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got to learn something. I personally felt like this was hard. Okay, not as hard as a chemistry class, of course, but I hope you have learned something. I hope you now know your face shape, and you haven't, just take your time, go through the tutorial again, look at the pointers and try and get which is your face shape, because it's very important for you to get to know that face shape. Then you can know the perfect eyebrow for you and what flatters your face the most. It's important to know that before we get to filling in your eyebrows and shaping them and all these other things. I'm going to talk about those ones for the next tutorial, so watch out. How to shape your eyebrows, how to know where they need to start, where to end, and how to fill them in. But for now, just repeat this tutorial again and learn your face shape if you already don't know. Follow me on Instagram. I am P_Ndanu_Maina. I also have another Instagram account called Urembo. It's Urembo_Creations. I'm on Snapchat as Urembo_Creations, and also on Facebook I have a page called Urembo Creations, and also I have a public group. You'd like to go there and get to know about more beauty tips. It's all things beauty. So thank you so much, and enjoy. Subscribe if you already haven't subscribed, and give me your comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you got to know your face shape. If you didn't, if you couldn't do it, let me know how I can help you get to understand the shape of your face best. You need to bring out the best feature in you, and how to do this fast is by knowing what kind of a face shape you have. Then we can talk about all these other things. Once again, this is Priscilla Ndanu Maina, bringing you all things beauty.